So today we're looking at the third sentence of the Lord's Prayer. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as in heaven. Or thy kingdom, if that's your way you've learnt it. This is all to do with our attitude to prayer. What is our underlying motivation? Is it all about ourselves, or is it about being obedient to God and seeing what he wants? Now, there's nothing wrong with praying about our personal worries. In fact, we're told to. But we'll be dealing with that later. Today, we're thinking about the underlying motivation for our prayer. Are we willing to be obedient to God in all circumstances? Of course, the greatest example of this was Jesus' prayer in the Garden of Gethsemane. He prayed with such earnestness, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as you will." We're told that his prayer was so intense that drops of blood came through the pores of his forehead. The thought of facing crucifixion was horrendous. He wanted to be spared of that. But even with that passionate plea to his Father, he still has the attitude of obedience to whatever the Father's will was. When he went and prayed a second time, he's saying, instead of "is it possible," but "if it is not possible to be taken away from me, may your will be done." So that's acceptance. But it's not easy acceptance. And then he went away and he prayed the same thing the third time. And yet he was still obedient to his Father. Our whole underlying attitude to prayer should be, what is God wanting? God will always answer our prayers, but the answer isn't always the one we want. I remember teaching the children, you get 3 answers. You could get no, slow, or go. Jesus' prayer in the garden to be saved from the cross was a no. God wants only the best for us, and if he knows that what we're asking for will not be good for us, he will say no. It takes real trust in him to accept that no. Other times he might say, well, yes, but not yet. It's just not the right time. And sometimes we have to sit on something very patiently until God says, now. And of course, if we do wait and do it in his timing, it'll be absolutely right. Other times God will simply say, yes, go for it. But whatever his answer is, it is the right answer. But are we willing to accept that? Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as in heaven. This is an understanding that it is God's world. He has a plan and he's working it out. And even if we can't see it, are we willing to trust him and to be obedient?
You